Hi everybody, it's Whitney from A Cheery Disposition. I'm back with another question and video blog by your demand. I had a couple of bloggers ask if I would do another one, and we are more than happy to do another one. We're actually extremely flattered that you're interested in knowing a little bit more about us than you already know. So I'm going to get right to the questions, considering if any of y'all saw my last video blog, you can tell that I talk a lot. And I'm going to try and not make this 4 videos for you guys to have to listen to. So let's get right to the questions. I mentioned in the past that fall is my favorite holiday. What is it about fall that I love? Definitely the scents, like the smells, the cooler, crisp air. I'll actually go for walks more. I can't stand the heat of summer, and I'm cold even in fall, so don't like the winter too much either for that. I love winter for Christmas, but not for the weather actually. But fall, probably the weather is the best, and getting to bring out the cute scarves and gloves and tights and things like that, and the smells. So I definitely love fall for those reasons. Also, do we have our plans for Halloween, our costumes yet? Yes, we do have our plans for the Halloween costume. I probably had it planned out back last Halloween. I've been so excited. We're actually going as the famous couple. Well, I don't know if they were really a couple. I don't think they were. In that famous photography picture of the nurse and sailor on Times Square. So we're going as the sailor and nurse, and I'm super excited because it's really just a good excuse to have him dip me and kiss me all night. So that's our Halloween costume for this year, and I'm really excited. I hope it comes out really well. My favorite snack. I like all kinds of snacks. I eat all day long. I'm like more of a saltier fan than a sweet fan. But now that I've been dating Tim for as long as I have, my sweet tooth has grown a bit because he's a huge sweet tooth fan. He likes candy like crazy. But definitely saltier things. I like chips, Chex Mix, things like that. I don't really have a particular favorite, but anything kind of salty. I'm a salty fan. Are we planning another fall vacation? We are. We have been talking about it. We've kind of been talking about going back to the mountains again, but maybe actually camping. I've never been camping before, and he hasn't been camping since he was like in Boy Scouts, and he kind of wants to take me, so I think I'm going to let him convince me to do that, but we'll see how his schedule pans out. He's got a lot of side gig things going on that he's kind of getting into, and he's just really focused on that, so we'll see the opportunity we get when the time arises. My top 5 Christmas movies. This is like asking to pick a favorite child if I had children. I love Christmas movies. I watch them year round. Obsessed with Christmas movies. Christmas music, doesn't matter. I would live in the North Pole if it was a real place, like with Santa and everything like that. Just I love Christmas movies. But the top 5, I came up with 6 that are probably like my all-time favorites, so sorry I went one over, but Family Stone, love it. Meet Me in St. Louis, which could really be considered a year-round movie. I mean, it touches all bases in that movie, but it is a Christmas classic because it's, where one of the famous Christmas songs came from. Miracle on 34th Street, the old black and white one. That's me and my dad's tradition. We watch it every Thanksgiving. That's kind of our thing. The Grinch, the cartoon version, it's the one I watch every Christmas Eve. Santa Claus, the first one with Tim Allen, love it, hilarious, awesome, great movie. And Elf, classic, plus Zoe Deschanel is in it, and I love her, so that would be my top 5 Christmas movies. I got a top 5 Halloween movies. I am not a scary movie fan. I can't watch scary movies for very long. Like, I don't do scary movies. No. But if I had to pick 5 scary Halloween type movies, Hocus Pocus would definitely be on the top. Casper. And then around Halloween time, I bring out more of my Tim Burton kind of movies. So Edward Scissorhands, Sleepy Hollow, Beetlejuice. Those are the kind of movies I watch around the Halloween time if I kind of want to get in the Halloween spirit. but that would be like my idea of a Halloween movie. Where would I have gotten my favorite pajamas at? My favorite pajamas, my idea of pajamas is boxer shorts and a t-shirt. So probably from Tim's wardrobe. But I do have a lot of Victoria's Secret stuff. That would probably be the other place I get a lot of my cute like little winter PJs, like long pants and stuff. But yeah, I'm a t-shirt, go to bed kind of girl. It's if I don't fall asleep in the outfit I was wearing before, because I'm usually pretty good about falling asleep on the couch and having to be put to bed. How do I get along with Guitar Hero's family, and how does he get along with mine? Great. I mean, his family is amazing. His mom is so sweet. Like, I talk to her on Facebook pretty much on a regular basis. When his dad calls, I'll talk to him. Like, they're amazing people. He definitely came from a wonderful family, and it doesn't matter who you are, you would get along with his family. And the same with my family, I think. I come from a great family. He texts my mom about random stuff, like about giving me kind of crap, like, oh, I'm gonna tell your mom, and you'll tell her, and you know, they have their little thing. He talks to my aunt and my uncle, like he talked to my brother a couple times on the phone. Like, I mean, I don't know, I feel like we're really close with each other's family, for as close as we can be, being that we don't see our families that, like, I haven't really met his parents that often. They're kind of far away and we don't get to go visit that often. So, but yeah, I definitely get along with his, and he definitely gets along with mine. Any updates on the marriage plans? No. We talk about it, definitely. But just when the time's right, it will happen. We'll just see. I mean, we're still for the idea of eloping, and eloping is just about it being that moment. So we'll see when the time comes. Definitely would not be until winter, if it was this winter, if it's 5 winters from now. But that's all we have on it. I mean, we don't really have like a set time. We live together, we do everything together, nothing really changes except signing that paper. So we're not in any kind of rush by any means. Am I redoing any rooms, and do we plan on staying in this house for a while? Yes. I feel like I'm constantly working on a room. I still feel like I'm working on all the rooms. I've pretty much shown you from the kitchen to the living room. Our bedroom, as you can see, it still has a long way to go. The next room I was basically working on was our dining room, but we don't entertain that often. He's not home to entertain, and I have such a like ridiculous amount of clothes, and it grows like daily almost, because I have a really bad shopping problem, that he gave me permission to turn the dining room into a closet, so I don't really know if I'm going to show you it. I mean, I want to make it like a pretty cool closet, but we'll see if I show any pictures of that. As far as staying in this house, we do plan on staying in the house for a little bit. It's not like the house we plan on living in forever. We'll just see when the time comes when we plan on selling it. It could be next year, it could be 3 years, it could be 10 years. We don't really know. We talk about the idea of maybe moving out pretty, sooner than later, but I don't know. We'll see. We're very fickle on everything we decide, so I don't know. It could be tomorrow. We could be like, okay, let's go. That's just us. The last most interesting